Welcome to the continuing video series on Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, brought to you by Megatech Incorporated. Megatech Incorporated provides technological treatments for persons with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Megatech Incorporated is makers of the attention deficit hyperactivity treatment game called Cups and Balls. Please refer to the attentiondeficitdisordergame.com for your free use of the game. This game provides therapeutic benefit for the enhancement of persons with ADHD and their ability to focus and attend. What is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder? Many different definitions for it. It's the most common of all the childhood disorders. It can continue even through adulthood. There are three different subtypes: predominant hyperactive and impulsive subtype, and predominantly inattentive subtype. And then there's the combined hyperactive, impulsive, and inattentive subtype. Let's first look now at the predominantly hyperactive and impulsive subtype. Persons with this subtype typically engage in fidgeting and squirming in their seats. They talk non-stop. They dash around, touching or playing with anything in sight. They have trouble sitting during routine tasks such as dinner, school, or even story time. They're in constant motion. They have difficulty doing quiet activities. They're being very impatient, or they can blurt out inappropriate comments. They show emotion without restraint. They act without regard to potential consequences. They have difficulty waiting for things and waiting for their turn. Often they interrupt conversations or activities of others. The inattention subtype is their predominant features are associated with being easily distracted, missing details, forgetting things, and frequently switching from one activity to another. They have difficulty focusing on one particular thing at a time. They become easily bored with a task after only a few minutes, unless they're doing something extremely enjoyable and interesting to them. They have difficulty focusing attention on organizing and completing a task or learning something new. They also have trouble completing and taking turns or doing homework assignments. They often lose things such as pencils, toys, or assignments, especially those things that are needed to complete a task or activity. They don't seem to be listening when they're spoken to as well. They daydream, they become easily confused, and they move very slowly. They have difficulty processing information and quickly and accurately as other people do. They struggle to follow instructions. Now, these features that we're talking about are you may see in your own self. These features that we're talking about are in all of us by degree at some level at some different times in our lives. So it's not as if someone has these features or not. What's really important is what degree or how much of these features someone is actually experiencing. And then it's to the degree by which these features may be actually interfering in someone's life, at home, at work, in the community, or at school in some way. And then, after you figure it is interfering to a certain degree, let's find out how much of a degree that it is actually interfering with. Because the more extreme these symptoms, the more that it interferes in life and living, the more and the stronger treatments are needed. So if someone has such debilitating degrees that it's interfering in life and living where they can't complete in the day, they may actually require stronger interventions, stronger treatments, stronger behavioral therapies, stronger medications, stronger, more intense and more supervision in the day, or less intense may not require near as much and might be able to manage through some coping strategies and therapy along the day. This was our first introduction in this series. We'll be covering other series as well. Please visit the other companion trainings in this continued series on attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. We'll be covering symptoms of ADHD. We're also going to cover, in another of the series, causes of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Another feature is how to diagnose attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and another companion series on how to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Another feature is to understand other coexisting conditions that are associated with persons with ADHD. We're also going to look at technological therapeutic games for the treatment of ADHD. And then we'll finally look at the last in this companion series of the beneficial effects of the game Cups and Balls to persons who have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Thank you for your time and attention. Please go to attentiondeficitdisordergame.com for your free use of this game. This game provides therapeutic benefit for the enhancement of persons' ability to focus and attend. Megatech Incorporated is committed to improving the quality of lives of persons with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Megatech Incorporated will continue to provide these technological therapeutic games free of charge to anyone and at all times. Thank you for your time.